Labour MP Richard Corbett slighted Brexit voters when he joked about how the Remain voters will have a majority in several weeks due to the Brexit voters dying off. Labour's leader in the European Parliament joked that this would give a second referendum an easy victory when he said, "As someone joked to me the other day, where there's death, there's hope." He made this comment amid forecasts that on January 19th there will be a Brexit crossover day, which marks the day that the younger Remain voters would outnumber the pro-Brexit votes due to their death rate. It also came at the same time when over 50 businesses signed a letter calling for a second referendum because either a blindfold or destructive Brexit could potentially severely damage the economy. In their zeal to defy democracy and overturn the verdict of the 2016 referendum, arch-Remainers wrongly assumed that the clear majority for Leave is dwindling. Peter Bone Brexiteers reacted with outrage to Mr. Corbett's joke. Tory MP Peter Bone said, "This remark is as tasteless as it is misguided." In their zeal to defy democracy and overturn the verdict of the 2016 referendum, arch-Remainers wrongly assumed that the clear majority for Leave is dwindling, but that willfully ignores the well-known fact that with age comes wisdom, and that many people who voted Remain now see they were wrong to do so in the first place. Peter Kellner predicts a crossover day. Image, Getty. Peter Bone is campaigning for Brexit. Image, Getty. Last month, around 700,000 anti-Brexit supporters marched through central London calling for a second referendum. Also, polling expert Peter Kellner predicted earlier this year that the UK would shift from being a majority pro-Brexit to a majority anti-Brexit based on the age profile of voters. Mr. Kellner wrote, "If not a single voter in the referendum 2 years ago changes their mind, enough mainly Leave voters will have died, and enough mainly Remain voters will have reached voting age to wipe out the Leave majority achieved in June 2016. He named January 19th crossover day, due to the Leave's majority of 1.26 million being eroded by nearly 1.350 daily. Simon Coveney is hopeful for a deal. Image, Getty. There was also an increase in Brexit tensions after Irish Prime Minister Leo Varadkar said that Brexit was undermining 20 years of peace in Northern Ireland. However, Ireland's Foreign Minister Simon Coveney was more optimistic last week when he said that a deal was possible this month and that a lot of progress had been made over the issue of the Northern Ireland border. Still, last night, a cross-party group of MPs tried to convince Westminster that no deal was the UK's best option now. The three Tories, which included Mr. Bone, 2 Labour and 1 DUP, called on people to realise that no deal is no problem.